Hey guys, welcome back to United Red Devils 20. How is everyone doing this Monday evening? Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone's enjoyed their Monday evening so far. Hope everyone's looking forward to the rest of their evening, this beautiful Monday evening. And hope everyone's looking forward to the rest of the week in August 2022 this year. First of all, do me a massive favour for me. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my YouTube channel, which is called United Red Devils 20. Please subscribe bottom right hand corner if you're new. Remember to share the video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button, and remember to always remember to put the notification bell on all times to receive dedicated content right throughout 2022 this year on my YouTube channel, United Red Devils 20, including more Fortnite content, FIFA 23, Hogwarts Legacy, Kingdom Hearts 4, online GTA, the new SpongeBob game. We're going to go live throughout transfer deadline day as well, and much more brand new stuff planned for the rest of 2022 this year on my YouTube channel, United Red Devils 20. So please subscribe bottom right hand corner. This is your latest Manchester United news and transfer news coming in and out of Old Trafford on this Monday evening. And we have agreed a deal to sign Martin Dubravka from Newcastle United on a season-long loan deal with an option to buy him for $5 million. Martin Dubravka, here we go. It's been announced by Manchester United Football Club this evening that Martin Dubravka is going to be the new Manchester United backup goalkeeper. We have signed him on loan till the end of this current 22-23 season. He will be the backup goalkeeper to David De Gea, and hopefully this is going to work out as a very good signing and a good player and a good choice as a backup goalkeeper for Manchester United under Erik ten Hag. And hopefully this move does work out for Martin Dubravka. Obviously, this is a player I didn't think Manchester United were actually going to look at, but they've got the deal done pretty quickly, and I think they had to get a backup goalkeeper in due to the fact they couldn't prize anyone else away from any other club, or they couldn't get a permanent goalkeeper in. Do I think this is a good signing for Manchester United? For me personally, no. I don't think age is on his side. I don't think this is going to work very well for him. And will he get a lot of game time? I don't think this is capable of a Manchester United signing. I think this signing is pure desperation. But I really hope it works out for Martin Dubravka, because he deserves to be given a chance. He deserves to be given some game time, and we do need a backup goalkeeper. Well, why my opposition to that is, why did we not just sell Dean Henderson, sign Martin Dubravka as the backup goalkeeper, and then get another signing in? Because that could have been money made if you would have sold Dean Henderson permanently. That might have been a better option for Manchester United, because where does Tom Heaton now fit into all of this? I honestly do not think Tom Heaton is going to get any game time now, because I think Martin Dubravka is a much better goalkeeper than Tom Heaton by an absolute mile. But the only thing is, the age isn't on the side of Martin Dubravka. His age is kind of against him. I think he's 33. So it was announced from Fabrizio Romano this evening that we've agreed this deal. So Man United are set to sign Martin Dubravka. Here we go, exclusive. Full agreement reached, loan deal with a buy option, $5 million, not mandatory. It's agreed of Newcastle and the player side. Martin Dubravka will travel tonight to Manchester, and he'll have his medical on Tuesday. Anthony and a new second goalkeeper incoming. So let's talk about a bit about Martin Dubravka and talk about his career so far and what he's going to offer to Manchester United. What he's going to offer is probably quality. I think there's going to be a player that can actually do his money's worth, but even though he's only on loan sign until the end of the season. So this is what we've got on Martin Dubravka. In January 2018, Newcastle United showed interest in Dubravka, initially offering Sparta Prague a loan for $500,000 with an option to sign in the summer for $4.5 million. He finally joined the Premier League side on the 31st of January 2018. The final day of the winter transfer on a half-year loan deal due to expire in the 2017-18 season. According to issport.sc, CZ, he joined the club for $2 million with an option to sign in the summer for $4 million. He made his debut on the 11th of February, playing a pivotal role and keep the clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Manchester United, the club that have signed him today. After a very successful loan spell, he signed permanently for Newcastle on the 30th of May 2018 for undisclosed fee of €5 million. On 17th February 2019 in Durham, Dubravka was recognised as the 2018 Player of the Year by the North East Football Writers Association, joining us with Alan Shearer, Kevin Keegan and Shay Given. He became the 17th goalkeeper to win the award over its 39 seasons. Dubravka stated that he was happy to win the award because amazing players have won this trophy before. 442 ranked Dubravka 20th best player of the Premier League in the 2018-19 season. He was the highest ranked goalkeeper ahead of highly valued goalkeepers such as Alisson at Liverpool and David De Gea at Manchester United. While Dubravka was ever present for Newcastle next season, he was mostly replaced in the FA Cup and EFL Cup by either Carl Dahler or Freddie Woodman. His performances during the 2019-20 season saw him win the club's Player of the Year award. In August 2020, Dubravka injured his ankle in a training session prior to the start of the 2020-21 season. Dahler played in the absence and returned to the bench for the club's last match of the year in a 0-0 draw with Liverpool. On the 9th of January 2021, Dubravka started the first match of the season in FA Cup extra time loss to Arsenal. On the 27th of February, Dubravka started his first league match of the season, 1-1 draw against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Afterwards, he went on to make 12 more appearances in goal for Newcastle, despite having been in a relegation battle for much of the season, finished 12th place. Obviously, he is the Slovakian goalkeeper. And you know what? It's not a bad signing. I mean, at least we're not chucking money at this player, and at least we've got him on loan till the end of the season. But his age is not on the side because I think he's actually 33. I mean, I'm not really getting excited because this is a backup goalkeeper for me who's not going to see a lot of game time. I mean, he's going to be 34 in January. Where's he going to fit in at Manchester United? I don't think he's going to be playing many Premier League games. I don't think he's going to be playing any Europa League games. I think Dubravka is going to be featured mostly in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup as well. I can't see him outplacing De Gea, and I can't see him being our number one choice goalkeeper. I do think this is a panic signing because we have looked at other goalkeepers and it hasn't worked. It really, really hasn't worked for Manchester United. You should have let Tom Heaton go this summer. They should have sold Dean Henderson and then got Dubravka in permanently. But the age is not on the side of this player. And I hope this move works out for Martin Dubravka. But at least it's on loan and not permanent. Because if this became a permanent signing, I think there would be uproar in the fan base of saying, why are we spending so much on a goalkeeper who's got a major ankle problem, who hardly gets a game for Newcastle now? And this is why we signed him on loan. Because it's for game time. That is simply why Man United have signed him. Because apparently there's no money left in the transfer budget, which is bullshit. They could have gone out there, sold Dean Henderson, sold Tom Heaton, and got another goalkeeper. And they haven't done it. That's a failure on the club again. Do I think this is an Erik ten Hag signing? No. And why I say that is simply because I don't trust the board. I don't trust the owners. I simply think they've had to bring a backup goalkeeper in because they had no other option. And I don't think, personally, they were willing to offer much more money to buy a brand new goalkeeper when they've got Dean Henderson on loan at Nottingham Forest. Should we have kept Dean Henderson is what I would ask. But we should have sold him and it's on the club again. There was 35 million there to sell Dean Henderson and they haven't done it. And we've had to sign Martin Dubravka. I will back the goalkeeper. I will back the signing. It's an Erik ten Hag player being brought in. But I don't think this isn't an Erik ten Hag player that he wanted. I honestly think he wanted a goalkeeper who can come out in his box and play for the ball and clear the ball away from our own penalty area and can move quick off the line. But if you remember, Martin Dubravka was featured a lot under other managers and he was looked at by Manchester United last summer. If you remember, Manchester United were linked with Martin Dubravka last summer and we've now got him. Maybe we should have just signed him last summer and sold Dean Henderson. So I've got a quick message. And you know what? I hope it works out for him because I don't want this signing to backfire. Obviously, this is going to be a very, very quick video. And obviously, I'm not going to go into too much detail around this signing, but I want this to be a good signing for Man United. And I hope he does get his game time because I honestly think he deserves, if we're signing him to back up, he's got. So I'll just text my mate quickly. So yeah, I mean it's a deal to on loan to the end of the season, and we're only paying we've got an option of paying 5 million. So if it works out for him and he's getting plenty of game time and he's featuring in the FA Cup and he's featuring in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup and he's featuring maybe in Europa League games when we've already got the group stages and we've qualified, I hope that works for him because he deserves to play for a top club and we were linked to him last summer. Maybe we should have done the deal then, sold Henderson and Tom Heaton last season, but it hasn't worked. We've had to go out and get a goalkeeper, and I honestly hope this move works out for him. Do I think he's going in to replace De Gea? I don't think he is. I think he's there to be on the bench, and I think he will definitely be the backup. If David De Gea does pick up an injury, I think he will have to go into the team. Because if David De Gea does get injured, all you've then got is Tom Heaton. I don't trust Tom Heaton to be in Man United's goal. I don't trust Tom Heaton to be a full start for Man United, having to be the backup from De Gea. Because if you look at Tom Heaton, that was a really, really bad signing when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was still in charge. That move should not have been allowed to happen. That move should have been cancelled, and Tom Heaton should not have rejoined Manchester United because he isn't going to get any game time now because he's going to have Martin Dubravka ahead of him, and so he's going to have David De Gea. If I was Man United now, if you had an offer for Tom Heaton, please take it. You don't need 3 goalkeepers at Manchester United because you've got reserves ones in the reserves. Put one of them on the bench. Let them get some first-team experience by putting them in first-team training and nurturing them into what you've got in the youth are not good enough. And that's what worries me. We haven't got the players there really to bring through the youth academy. So just a quick message. So yeah, I think this is a desperation signing. I mean, I'm not getting ecstatic about it because it's not a goalkeeper I thought we would have gone in for this summer. I think this is a goalkeeper we've had to go and get because there's no other options. And I feel bad that we've had to rely on a Newcastle goalkeeper. I mean, no disrespect to Newcastle. You've got Nick Pope. Why didn't Man United look at that? Nick Pope was available when Burnley got relegated and we didn't do it. So why didn't we look at that? Because he would have been available for quite a very cheap sum of money. But maybe Nick Pope is not the type of player Erik ten Hag sees in a goalkeeper. And maybe he's looked at Martin Dubravka and he's probably thinking, do you know what? I'll give him a shot. If it doesn't work out, hey ho, we have got an option to buy, but we might not buy him because I don't see Martin Dubravka ever getting first team football here. He is simply going to be the backup and he'll get an opportunity now and again if David De Gea gets injured. But if you're looking at David De Gea and you're comparing to Martin Dubravka, I would say if De Gea does get injured, Dubravka goes straight into the first team. You've got to put him in as a new signing. I'm not saying putting him in now because I would only put him in if David De Gea needs a rest or he picks up an injury because goalkeepers can pick up injuries. For the amount of times having to kick the ball out of the box, the amount of times they're having to run out of the box to intercept the ball from the opposition. And sometimes goalkeeper distribution's been pretty poor from David De Gea as well. And maybe Erik ten Hag has looked at Martin Dubravka and he's like, do you know what? It's a goalkeeper. His age is not on his side. I know that and I admit that. Is it a player really wanted? Probably not. I was expecting a bit more. But maybe we're looking at third or fourth choice options for goalkeepers. Maybe this is, yet again, Glazer's economics, keeping control of what Erik ten Hag can and cannot buy and what players he can sign, which players he can get rid of, and what players unfortunately he's got to have here. I mean, it's not for me. It's not really fair that we're having to settle for third or fourth choice targets. And I'm happy we've got him. I mean, he's a player. I'm not ecstatic about it. I'm happy at least it's a player. It's an option from the bench. But for me, he ain't going straight into that first team. And the problem is, he's then going to start complaining. I've come to Man United on loan. I'm not getting any game time. Where do I feature in the team when you've got Tom Heaton here, David De Gea here? Where do I fit in? He's a much better goalkeeper than Tom Heaton. Let's not beat around the bush. Martin Dubravka has got a lot more experience. He's a much better goalkeeper. And you know what? Sorry, I just got a message again. So yeah, I wish the best for Martin Dubravka, and we welcome him to Manchester United. We welcome him with open arms. Welcome to Manchester United. Welcome to Old Trafford. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams. I just think Man United have basically, let's not beat around the bush, they've had to panic, because if you're looking at deadline day, you look at the players we're having to go for, that's because we're now rushing, because the transfer window deadline shuts on Thursday night. That's Man United's transfer philosophy. We're going to wait to do things at the last minute, and it should not be like that at Manchester United. We should have had all our business done in June and July when the transfer window was already open, and we're having to do things right at the last minute. For me, that is not Manchester United. Something is telling me, gut feeling, behind the scenes, this is getting worse. This is becoming more of a joke, and Erik ten Hag, I'm still going to keep saying it, has not been back this summer. If he would have been backed, we would have had much better players brought in through the door. Nothing against Malacia, Ericsson, Casemiro, Lissandro Martinez, and obviously when Anthony gets officially signed and Martin Dubravka. I'm looking at Martin Dubravka, I'm thinking, is that what we're going for a goalkeeper? Is that the standards of Manchester United now? Martin Dubravka's the standard. I mean, that's the standard. It's really, really unfair that we're having to accept this standard of football now at Manchester United. And so for me, out of 10, what would I give this signing? For me, I would give it a 4 or a 5, because it doesn't shout great signing. It doesn't shout enthusiastic signing. It basically, for me, shows panic signing, and it shows to me desperation. We've had to basically desperately get players in at the last minute. And if all our players would have been in here in June and July, we might have had a better start to this Premier League season, and Man United might have been in a better place. We might have won our first 2 games of the season if we have had all our new players here. We might have been in the top 4 already. We might have been fighting for Champions League places. We might not have been starting the league rock bottom. And that's where we ended up. We ended up rock bottom because of how incompetent the board and the owners at Manchester United Football Club have actually been. They are very, very incompetent, and they are yet again to blame for this summer transfer window, because I'm still not satisfied with Anthony and Martin Dubravka. I still want more signings. I want at least another striker in and a right back and another midfielder. We can't afford to just say Anthony and Martin Dubravka is going to be it. We need more than that. We need more new players. You can't just be satisfied with 6 new players. For me, that is not backing. Where's brand new players 7, 8, and 9? Because we are still needing another midfielder. We're needing a backup right back. We're needing another striker, and we're not delivering it. That's meant to be a whole new Man United behind the scenes, and we're signing a 33-year-old goalkeeper when we sent Dean Henderson out on loan that we could have sold permanently to find a better backup goalkeeper. Nothing against Martin Dubravka. That ankle injury is worrying. The fee we're going to have to pay for him if we buy him after this loan is worrying. I don't think Man United will take this loan up. I honestly do not see Manchester United making this deal permanent. They'll let him be here till the end of the season. He'll get some game time. He'll play a few FA Cup games. He'll play a few Carabao Cup games. He'll play in Europa League group stages if we've already qualified top of our group and we're through to the knockouts. Dubravka will get game time. It's just his injury record and his age that is a worrying factor, because if that ankle injury occurs again, you're basically left with Tom Heaton as David De Gea's backup. That is not going to work. That will not work. And if Tom Heaton gets injured, we're basically relying on the reserves to find a backup goalkeeper to De Gea. David De Gea has got a problem here now, because he's seeing Martin Dubravka being brought in. He's thinking, shit, my place in this team is not sealed now. My place and my future at Manchester United might be in jeopardy. They've brought in another backup goalkeeper. So they've brought in Tom Eaton's last season, and now they're bringing Martin Dubravka in. So that clearly says Erik ten Hag clearly doesn't like me in goal. He clearly doesn't like my distribution from the box. He probably doesn't like my passing ability. Or maybe David De Gea's got to start considering his future. Maybe David De Gea will be pushed out of this team. Maybe Martin Dubravka's the answer. I don't know. I don't think he is. I still think De Gea is going to still be the number one choice goalkeeper. Martin Dubravka, I think he's here for the journey. I think he's looking at paycheck at Man United, backup goalkeeper, playing for a big club like this, a step up from Newcastle. I mean, no disrespect to Newcastle. Newcastle should have gave that goalkeeper game time. I don't see what they see in Freddie Woodman. And that Carl Darlow, I don't see what they see in him either. What do they see over those two goalkeepers at Newcastle than Martin Dubravka? That is what I would say. Because I think Martin Dubravka is a better goalkeeper than both of them put together. I honestly do think he should have been given more game time. I honestly still think, yes, signing Nick Pope was a priority for Newcastle, but you had Martin Dubravka, Carl Darlow and Freddie Woodman as your three first-choice goalkeepers, right? And you've sold Martin Dubravka to us, and you've got Carl Darlow and Freddie Woodman still there, and they're not going to get any game time. But you've got Nick Pope. So I can see why Man United have done this, because it's a loan. It's a cheap option. And that is new player number 6. That's 6 new players Man United have brought in. So as soon as Martin Dubravka is signed officially, we'll go live. Soon as Anthony is signed, we'll go live as well and do reactions to both those new signings. And hopefully they both have good careers at Man United. You never know. Martin Dubravka might be a blessing in disguise at Manchester United. He might be the goalkeeper we're actually looking for. He might be the player Man United have been looking for as a backup goalkeeper to De Gea. I'm not 100% sure. Because you were looking at Kevin Trapp from Eintracht Frankfurt. Look what happened to that. That deal went completely quickly because we're not going to pay. And basically we got turned down. Let's not beat around the bush. Kevin Trapp did not want to join Man United because Man United did not want to pay the fee. Eintracht Frankfurt were. Basically, Man United using a certain excuse again not to sign any players. Well, I don't see Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Man City and Arsenal complaining about spending heavily on their squads and getting the players the manager actually wants. So for me, this is not an Erik ten Hag signing. This is called pure desperation. And nothing against Martin Dubravka. I hope it works for you. I hope you get the game time you're looking for. And hope you can say up yours to Newcastle because they basically got rid of you. And you didn't deserve that, but we're going to give you a chance at this football club now. Welcome to the Manchester United family because you're now a Manchester United player, officially when the club announced he's actually signed, as well as Anthony. And like I said, we're going live for both those official announcements. Once Manchester United has officially completed both of those signings, we'll go live. And obviously, I hope Man United bring in some more players before this transfer window shuts because 6 new players is not enough. I want another midfielder. I want a right back. And if Ronaldo leaves, you have got to replace Ronaldo. If Ronaldo leaves, Manchester United are going to be fucked. They're going to be screwed because how the hell are you going to replace all the goals he scored last season in that team? And that's what I would ask. I hope Man United are looking at options if Ronaldo goes. Because if Ronaldo goes, we're up the paddle without a Greek. That's how bad it's going to look. Up the creek without a paddle. Man United are basically going to have to fish out a striker from somewhere if Ronaldo leaves. And hopefully Anthony Martin Dubravka ain't going to be it. But this is the official here we go video for Martin Dubravka. Manchester United have agreed the deal to sign Martin Dubravka on loan, backup goalkeeper for Newcastle United, on a loan deal to the end of the season, option to buy him at 5 million. It's not a mandatory, so Man United haven't got to make that deal permanently if they don't want to. But the option is there at 5 million to buy him if it works out for him. Hopefully he does get the game time he wants. Hopefully he does play a few games. And let's see what he can do. Maybe he can be the successor for David De Gea. But for me, this is a pure panic signing, pure desperation, because Man United can't find any other goalkeeper to go for. And that is because we have delayed our transfer window right till the last days. And that's not good enough. And I feel for Erik ten Hag because he deserves better. But obviously, welcome to Manchester United, Martin Dubravka. Welcome to Old Trafford. Welcome to the Theatre Dreams. And finally, welcome to the Manchester United family. I hope it works out for you and your career here. And let's see what you can offer Manchester United. But welcome to Manchester United Football Club, Martin Dubravka. So remember to hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, bottom right hand corner. If you're new to my YouTube channel, which is called United Red Devils 20, please subscribe, bottom right hand corner if you're new. And share that video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button, and remember to put the notification bell on all times to receive dedicated content right throughout the rest of 2022 this year on my YouTube channel, which is called United Red Devils 20. We've got more Fortnite content coming, more GTA Online, Hogwarts Legacy, Kingdom Hearts 4. We're doing a new SpongeBob game. We're going live right throughout transfer deadline day. We're going to go right through till lunchtime and have a break, and then we'll come back on. We're going to go right through till tea time, have a break, and then come back on. And we might come back on after the match reaction, which is Leicester versus United. Join me for the live match reaction, which hopefully is United win 3 points and a hat-trick of wins in the Premier League and 3 wins in a row in all competitions of Manchester United. But this is the official here we go deal for Martin Dubravka. Martin Dubravka is going to be a Manchester United player in red. Welcome Martin Dubravka to Manchester United. Thanks for watching.